precious gems, welcome back to my channel. So today I created this really pretty purple look inspired by a previous look from the past while I used to work with MAC Cosmetics. So this used to be one of my favorite looks while working at MAC. So if you guys want to know a little bit of a story time from a walk down memory lane and also see how I achieved this look, then please keep watching. When you start working at MAC, they give you a concealer and a foundation for free. So you can actually arrive at work with well done makeup like a base, and you can do your eye makeup and your lips at the store. Back then for me, it was my manager who helped me choose the right shade of foundation and concealer, but then again your trainers can also come and choose a good foundation that matches your skin tone and your skin type. And so Archana, my trainer, came in and she told me that my foundation was an NC 43.5 in a Studio Fix foundation, and but I opted for this one called the Studio Sculpt by MAC, and it's a hydrating range of foundation. Absolutely love the coverage of it. I love the finish of the product on my skin. It wasn't drying at all and it was just so perfect for me. And because I have normal skin, I can just wear any foundation, so I went for the Studio Sculpt by MAC in NC 44. And they also picked up a concealer. But guess what, here's the thing though, I never received my concealer. For some reason it was always sold out or something, so till the time I actually stopped working for MAC, I never received my concealer. So I remember walking into the MAC store and just being obsessed with the color. I'll just show you guys a picture of the design of the wall that was at the MAC store behind the cash counter, and I was just completely obsessed with the colors. And that's just me. I love a good neutral nude glam, but I also love a really good color. If I got a bride who said for her sangeet or her mehndi function she would like a beauty look inspired by carnival, that's my dream look. I would just jump in. I would just do a really pretty beauty look with a tinge of color on the eyes. I would add in some rhinestones. That's right up my alley. I would love to do a colored liner. That's just my thing, you know. So I absolutely love doing makeup looks that are just inspired with color but more toned down to beauty, right? Walking into the MAC store and just looking at all the beautiful products that was just laid down over there, I was just instantly obsessed. I felt this is where I belong, you know, and that color really just spoke to my heart. I absolutely loved being there. My colleagues who used to work with me at MAC instantly knew that I loved color because of the looks that I used to create every single day. They just saw me create sunset eyes and sparkly gold eyes, and they were like, okay, this girl loves color. Because you know, everybody was into this nude glam, everybody wanted to wear all same color toned, because that was just the hype back then, you know, to do a no makeup look. Kim K was really making that famous. But for me though, I really love a good red lip. I love a good blue lip. I was just obsessed with color. So the look that I'm actually recreating today is inspired by the look that I wore on the second day of joining MAC. I was obsessed with this beautiful purple. It just caught my eye and I was just so in love, instantly in love with this lip color. And that purple lipstick, I just wanted the lipstick to do all the talking, so I kept my face super clean. I did my eyebrows really well. I did a very clean eye. So I'm going to show you how to do a really clean eye, which is very simple, very easy, but also you look awake, you look active, you look like you're a breath of fresh air. And that's just what that eye makeup does. So I used to do a really clean eye, and I used to do this beautiful purple lip. So the purple lip wasn't over powering the whole look or anything like that. So for powder, I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix in NC42. In a MAC Studio Select, I'm an NC44, so that's also like a preference of a powder for me. If I want oil control, I use that, but I just wanted the Studio Fix in an NC42 just because it would be like brightening, and also it's got this beautiful yellow undertone that would just like set my makeup and also give me a lot of coverage. So this is exactly what I used to use back then also. So how I would do a very clean eye look is I would pick up my face powder. So I would take a mixture of the Studio Fix in NC42 in like a really nice fluffy brush, and I would just mix it with like my eyebrow powder. So I would just go in with the brown in the eyebrow powder, really just give it a good whiff, like a good mix, and just go directly on my eyes and just make sure that my eye is like completely covered and it just sits beautifully. So I would just do that for both my eyes so that there's a tinge of a beautiful transition of like a nice brown on the eyelids, but also it just looks so natural and so beautiful, and it just looks like your eyes but just more awake. And I would just completely cover the eyelids, right? I would completely cover the eyelids and make sure that it is so uniform and bright. To complete my eye look, I would just like take my lash curler and curl my lashes really well. And to get a really clean eye look, the most important thing is to just curl your lashes and apply like a generous coat of mascara. So make sure that your eyelashes like do all the talking. That it's very important to achieve this because you're doing so little with your eyes, right? You really want your eyes to kind of like look awake and pop. So it's really important to take that little extra bit of time and make sure that you apply your mascara well and you have your eyes well done. Although it's a simple look, you actually put in so much effort to make it look good. The way that I would do my mascara at MAC is I would take a really good wand of mascara, not too much, not too less, a good wand of mascara, and go really towards the root. Like if you're staring at a mirror, really just go up like this and go from the root, jiggle it on the roots and then pull it up, and then get the inner corners of your lashes and then get the outer corners. You can also use the bristles up front to get the outer corners. And then for the lower lash line though, just look down like with your eyeballs looking up, but tilt your head down and just do this like really up close to the mirror, you know. And that's just how I did my mascara. So I had like a really good coat of mascara, and my favorite mascara while working at MAC was the In Extreme Dimension. The mascara was so good, and we sold so many pieces of the Extreme Dimension mascara. It was just like one of our best-selling mascara. One most important tip that we use to look really fresh, really awake, and have like this really good clear eye makeup is never leave the waterline empty. So we wouldn't use like a brown eye pencil or a black eyeliner or a kajal, none of that. We would use a concealer pencil, something that's like in your skin tone, like in your flesh tone, that just like neutralizes the red in your waterline. So right now though, I don't have a concealer pencil, you guys, so I'm just going to use this brown eye pencil, and I'm just going to like lightly just line my waterline. But you guys, you should, if you don't and you really want to have like really clear looking awake eyes, please use a concealer pencil, something that's a concealer that's like in your skin tone, and your eyes would just look so awake and so bright and so beautiful. I would always do my blush, and my favorite blush while working at MAC was this blush called Peaches. So I'm just gonna do a really light flush of a super pale pink blush, just a little bit, you know, just for old time's sake. I'm just gonna do like a really pale pink blush, just a tiny bit on the upper side of my cheek and a tiny bit on my nose, and really just get the whole look coming together. Back when I used to work with MAC, I was like really into contouring, so I used to try different types of contour, but I have kind of mellowed down on my contour, you guys, like, which is just like cutting my nose a little bit. And contouring used to be called cutting, face cutting in the Indian cinema industry, you guys. So that's how a good contour worked. So I would just like to do a really nice contour, and the way that my trainers would teach me is it should start from the tips of your ears and go down your face up until your cheekbones, like halfway through, and then you just blend it upwards. Here's a funny thing that happened at MAC. Like, I used to be working at MAC and people would walk in and be like, can I have the lipstick that you're wearing? And I wouldn't even be like wearing lipstick. Like, this has happened 2 times when I used to work with MAC. And back then though, I think I was like in between changing another lip color or something, and people would walk in and be like, can I have the lip color that you're wearing? I don't know, I think they like the natural tone of my lip. I don't know like how people really loved it, but they really just gravitated towards that really nude sort of, you know, natural lip. You know, that was really famous back then, and also twig was also like really huge. But anyway, for this look, this is the star of today's makeup look, and that is Recollection by MAC. It's a retro matte liquid lipstick by MAC. Again, I fell in love with this lipstick, so I had to immediately buy it, and so I got this lipstick. Do you guys want to come in a little closer and just see how I apply this lipstick? Come. So this is how I would apply my lipstick, and with a retro matte liquid lip, you really don't need a lip liner because it's a solid lipstick. And the way that these lipsticks are designed is that you have to come home and take it off with like a proper, you know, makeup remover. Like, it just stays on all day long. I feel like I overlined it a little bit over here. Did I? Does it look good? It does look good. It looks stunning, right? I just love a good purple lip. I tried to grab the same exact earring that I was wearing in the picture. I keep my stuff safe, but I couldn't find it. But anyway, I'm just gonna wear these really long, pretty black earrings. That doesn't take away from this look, you guys. And this is the final result. Do you guys like it? Let's do a side-by-side picture and just see. Like, it's been a few years since I've stopped working with MAC. I think the last time I worked with MAC, it was 2019. And it's 2023 now. So let's just do a side-by-side and see if I still look the same. I think I was standing like this. The MAC picture was behind, and I think I smiled like this. Something like that. So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this little walk down memory lane. This was the first lipstick that I absolutely fell in love while working at MAC, and I think this is such a pretty purple, you guys. I think this lip color works so well on my skin tone, and I think it's like super pretty, you guys. If you're a girl who's anywhere like in NC42 or a little upwards, you could really opt for this lipstick, and it really pops. It's super pretty. I think the blush like completely complements the lipstick, and see, the lipstick is the focus of this look, and your eyes are not like really taking away from it, and your eyebrows are like so well done that it really just balances out the entire look. I think it's like such a pretty look, you guys. Absolutely love this lip color. So if you guys want any more stories of me working at MAC or anything like that, please write down in the comments and let me know if you guys really like this type of videos, and I respond to everybody in the comments, you guys. So please comment and let's have a chat in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time in a new video. So until then, take care and stay safe.